Everybody, and welcome on the Esoteric Software channel. My name is Erika, and today I'm wearing the ugliest Christmas sweater that I could find. It's not actually a sweater, it's just clothing. It's actually not that ugly because it has like a badger mushroom, so you get the old memes out of it. It's also a gift from Nate, and I promised that I would wear it on stream, so here I kept my promise. Hi to Lemersh and Altery, thanks for letting me know about tiny mistakes that I always do, because that's Erika, it's not me if I don't bump into things or forget to turn on. It's actually, the microphone was turned on, but it didn't work. So anyway, last time, as I was trying to show, we were doing this frame-by-frame guide that I did a while back ago, that already has, let me open this here. It had, of course, it opened with everything on the side, very private, just to see. It had some animations already prepared, like it was from back then where I didn't have spine, so I ended up creating something like this sprite sheet from exporting one by one all these various pieces. It was crazy. It has letters, and they were later made in this sprite sheet here, downsized so that they could work into the game. Took weeks. It was very hard work, and if back then I had spine, like, life would have been much more easier, but that wasn't the case. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to redo these animations by reusing some of the parts that I already did into spine. Also, since it's holiday season, as I was saying, but nobody could hear me, I wanted to do a small break, so before finishing this, trying to do some snow falling as an overlay for Twitch. That I'll also leave as a free download, why not, in the VOD maybe of the channel, so if you have your channel you could use it as well, or make your own, why not, as well as maybe exporting a little tree that I used to have, so I can show you. You probably already saw how the new export work, but I'm going to let you see again. So I'm going to turn on Spine now and try to export a video for an overlay here on Twitch. I know that some people on Twitch are going to find this interesting, so we're going to do that. And I also have to find this tree where I saved it. I already know where it is, I just have to get there. Hope you in the chat room are doing well. Okay, Christo, cute Santa hat, thanks. Next time I'm going to wear the whole cute outfit for holiday season, but this time it was ugly Christmas clothing time. And this is, oh, what have I done? That's not what I had intended. So this was all part of both the fact that I promised Nate I would wear this on stream because it couldn't go like, it had to be worn. Like, everybody had an actual apron, a very nice apron. I got this, and it was different from the ones of everybody else because I'm a tiny person. And so yeah, they left it to me, and I kind of like this sort of things. It's that sort of dank meme situation where something is like so terrible it's actually good. I love it now. So I'm going to proudly wear this on stream. Yeah, have a good look at this again. See, badger, mushroom, snake somewhere, I don't know. And again, I'm going to search for that because I got distracted again. It's in my spine folder. Spine. Oh, I have 3 spine folders, of course. Cool. Okay, so I have 2 of these projects. It's been a while since I last opened it. And here it's opening. Here it is. I even made the background. I don't need the background anyway, so I'm going to remove this stuff. Yeah, definitely don't need the background. Let's get rid of it. Where is it's going to open a trial. I clicked on it. The score changes, and here we are. Also, yeah, I need to enable the chat room again. Here it is. So I had this made like some time ago, and it's doing this. And I'm going to quickly export this for the stream. Spine, export. And we go into this fancy export settings. If you haven't updated to the latest beta, I recommend you do so. Even if you're bound to the old stable version of Spine, but you just want to export a GIF or a new PNG or a video with actual frames that you can cut, you could just update, export, and then go back to your old version, for example. I'm so excited about this, by the way. And I'm going to export the movie now. So I need to make sure it's AVI. Yes, it must be AVI. PNG, no, it's not that then. It needs to be transparent. So it's MOV encoding, we set it to PNG so that then the background can be transparent. Okay. And I'm not going to include last frame so that the loop is nice. I'm going to choose the output folder. Yeah, export animation is right. And let's see, we can have a preview and establish. This is, for example, a video that it's going to be too big, so I can scale it down until I reach a size that I deem acceptable. And for example, this could go, this could be fine. So I'm going to choose an export folder now very quickly. Yeah, let's see, I have it in the Twitch here. Twitch overlays. No, it's not overlays, it's videos here. I'm going to call it Xmastream. And then it's going to export. Export, please. See also how quick it goes. And export completed. Now going to my OBS. I could even let you see, so you get that fancy wow picture in the picture effect. Yeah. And I'm going to add, also it's in Italian because, you know, I'm Italian, so the OS just randomly decided to force it instead of English. And I'm going to add multimedia origin. I'm going to add a new one. I'm going to, a new one, I said. Xmastream. I click OK. I choose it not from here, but from the Twitch overlays on this PC. E and Twitch. So how are you people, by the way? Have you gotten around the Xmas shopping, sending postcards? I'm a little bit behind with it. Videos and Xmastream. So I selected it. I'm going to make it loopable and then press OK. There we go, it's animated now. I'm going to take it away from there. I'm going to place it, I don't know, where do you want it? Here, here, so that it's not too much in the way. I'm going to also make it a bit smaller. There, this seems okay-ish. Now, I can close this. Or rather, I'm not going to close it, but I'm going to make a new project and make very quick snow. So here am I. So we're going to make just a new, it's actually, snow is pretty easy to do. We're just going to make 2 or 3 versions of the snow, then export, make an animation where the snow falls, offset it, and that will be it. We could actually, yeah, it's going to be very easy to do. So new, which screen is going to appear? Here on the middle one. Then I just forgot this one here. I'm going to create a new, oh, this is too big. We just actually need something like I don't know, 200 pixels, maybe even less. 72 resolution is fine. Maybe we make it black background. And then we create our particle of sweet, sweet snow. Could even do it like this. Yeah, green snow. Just like in my childhood. I'm going to set it to white now. So let's have the usual, maybe not just one. Snowflake, but this is a bit anonymous. Let's make another one with a slightly harder brush. More hardness. Actually, I wanted something like this, yeah, so that it's a bit different. And then, I don't know, how else could this look like? Could have a more solid one. Like this? Yeah, whatever. I'm going to distort them anyway after this. So I just got 3 particles of snow. I'm going to call them the fantasy. Snow 1, snow 2, or snow solid, so snow blur, so that I know what I'm looking at. Snow drop, because it looks like a drop. And snow solid. It's not quite solid, but whatever. So after this, I'm going to set the ruler origin here. I don't know, maybe like this or like this, because I don't care that it's in the exact center. Can I do this? I save this project. I can save it, yeah, on my desktop, it's fine. New. How do I call this? I call this snow. And then, with 2, yes, whatever. And then I call it snow again. So after saving, I'm able to export this. File, export, scripts, Photoshop is fine. I'm going to drag this. Yeah, I lost it. What have I done? Okay, here it is. Hi, last of me, how are you? See, I'm going to again be very proud of my ugly Christmas sweater. And I'm going to export this. Padding, yeah, it's fine. Perfect. I'm going to press OK as it is, and then export it for spine. Done. This was very quick. Thanks. Now I'm going to open here, and we're going to make that nice overlay with snow. I'm going to make it fade out. Oh, yeah, of course, got saved over there. I have so many folders here. Snow, yeah, let's place it here. At least I have something to keep me company. And okay, I'm going to drag the Json and import it in Spine. New project, skeleton name snow, perfect. And I click OK. Discord changes because I changed that. Let me put my chat room so that I can read it. And here is my snow project. Yeah, it's going to be quite small. So what I'm going to need is just place one bone here and then make a great amount of snow particles to have appear on screen and disappear. And then, let's say that, for example, we take this line as the line from which the snow starts to fall. And we cover like this kind of area. Hi Vadravni, how are you? So I'm going to make some snow in Spine now, and then I'm going to cut the character from last time again, and we'll finish that one. But meanwhile I thought, let's do something that it's Christmas related. And so I'm going to create a new bone here. As always, I'm clicking Control. Oh, you can even see me doing this like this. and then I'm pressing to select this image here. Then I can release, and at this point I'm creating the bone in the middle. So the bone is called Snow Solid. Perfect. We also, no renaming slots, no renaming attachments, no anything. Snow, maybe this, yes. My bad. And then I place this into the same slot because I forgot I could create the slot directly in Photoshop. Yeah, I'm going to delete this. Oh, this is not very centered. I'm going to center it now. Like this. I'm fine, thinking about some new animations for my job as I'm here and watching you. That's great! Are we going to make something else explode in that majestic way? Those were some of the best explosions I saw so far in Spain, by the way. So I'm saving this and calling it Snow. I have so much fantasy in naming files. Saving. I just saved, but I saved it. It's like a compulsive behavior. Whenever I'm done doing something, I save. So after creating this bone here, we're going to make some copies, like quite a lot of copies, like this. Yeah, lots of them. 28, I think 28 is fine. So then I can, for example, did you know that if you click with the right mouse and then open with the left, you're going to collapse everything? While if you click with right and open with right, everything will be expanded in the tree. So convenient. No explosions today, rather film shots and frames for several scenes. Oh, wow. So you're basically making maybe even character stock? Or is it something totally different? So now I'm going to switch to animate mode, and I'm going to, I don't know, create some kind of disposition for these snow flakes until I finish them. There. Lining them up. And then I'm going to create this nice looping animation of the snow falling. So for now I'm just setting them somewhere. Oh yeah, I like that there's so many of them. I guess, yeah, should be near the end by now. Yeah, okay, this was the last one. So actually I could move these ones here. I don't know, select them all, pressing Control like this and then moving them so that they're closer. Could even have them overlap like this. Cool. I'll also move this one. And then I'll start the magic of making them fall and disappear. Hi Fabiano! Some promotion animations. For the game, yeah? Hey everyone, I'm following the stream from Barcelona! Oh, Fabiano, you went to Barcelona, that's great! Sorry, Esoteric Software didn't have audio, so I can't hear you. I'll just type in. I'm so happy for you! Hope you're having a good time. Maybe you'll rehear this later. But anyway. Oh, hi Trini! Are you also there with Fabiano? Or I guess not. Did you already meet? So I'm getting this closer now. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And next, I'm going to start making an animation. Let's say that, oh yeah, I don't need the root, so I'm going to deactivate it so that I avoid moving it by mistake. So I'm on frame 0 and the positions of all of them, now I'm sure that they're all of them, are keyed here at frame 0. Next, I will move to frame 30, let's say, And I'm just moving them down, like this is the place where they will arrive. I'm of course going to add variations. Oh, Fabiano hates me. Or maybe he's afraid. Nah, he doesn't hate you for sure. Okay, so here we got our first basic movement. And the next, we're going to make this node. Okay, this is going to be complicated. We select all of the slots here, and we around frame 5 we're going to make them visible. At around frame 20 they're still very visible. At frame 30 we make them disappear like this. Also at frame 0 so that they appear magically. Alright, so we get this animation at first. I'm going to deactivate them, so I want to appreciate this. Yeah, so we got this first. Of course we need to add variations here. They can't all fall at the same time, maybe not even at the same speed. So let's do this. We maybe take, okay, I'm going to deselect slots. I'm going to casually select some of this node here, like this. Maybe also this one and this. And maybe not this one. Then I select them all and I make this longer for them. Alright, now I select some other ones like this, and I make it, just to be sure, I'm going to make it even longer for them. Okay, and now to this adding variation thing, I'm going to offset this because they are all going off and on at the same time. So in order to do that, I'm going to get it back here, select this frame, and on frame 50 I'm going to paste this. This is so that I can offset. Nice. Yeah, I can offset my particles. So I'm doing this. I'm offsetting only some of them. So if instead I select some other particles, like this too, for example. Yeah, the first and last frames must match in order for it to work, but I'm not probably using this at all. Perfect. I'm copying this, pasting it here. What did I open? Okay. I can also hear you. Now I can also hear you. Okay. No, Trini, I don't hate you, but I care for opinion of my fanboys. So when are you going to meet people? Can you film the encounter? I want to see it with my own eyes. And I know that I'm not the only one who wants to see it. Okay, so I'm moving this. I want to actually offset this. So copy and paste. And now I'm offsetting this. Yeah. I might actually need some more snow than this. Yeah. Is there a procedural way to do this? No. I'm doing it by hand for the fun of doing it. Offsetting this. I know procedurally would be better. I'm just going to like show you a little bit. All right, I'll have to copy this frame, paste it here, offset. Ah, there's still a pause. Yeah, and the pause happens here. Why? Apparently I can also offset this. And it happens for these bones. So I'm going to select this and discover what it is that it's making them like this. I'll say handmade snow is better. Yeah. Why not? Okay, so it's this one's, the naughty one. I'm going to disable offset. I'm going to key everything. I just pressed Ctrl Shift L to key everything. Then copy this. Yeah, but at the beginning they shouldn't be visible. They should actually be. Isn't it letting me do it? I guess no. They shouldn't be visible, they should be invisible. But apparently they don't agree with this statement. So I'm going to force them to become invisible here. Oh wait, maybe it's correct that they are visible. Yeah, it is. But it's weird that they stop. So here they are invisible. How did this, maybe like this. Copy, paste, yeah. Okay, so I'm copying the first frame again, where they actually are invisible. Nah, that's weird. That's looking super weird. Very weird. So I'm going to delete the keys for this one. And for this one too. I'm going to just redo it. Just redo it. Okay, so then I'll move this here. I select the two of them. Deselect slots. But one, I select here this, and I make it visible here, and instead here, and then make it invisible at the last frame, and here, and then this needed to go down until here. Yeah, so now it works. I select this one and I do the same. I'm afraid no videos of the encounters. I'm right now at Social Point office. Oh, that's great. Say hi to everybody also on my behalf, please. Social Point is a company, Spanish company that is using Spine. They're making awesome games. I recommend giving a look to it. They don't use Spine on everything, but on what they do use, they're making a... Oh, you are from Social Point. I don't know if you're seeing me. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm back online. Oh, that's awesome. So you actually tune in on the stream sometime. Oh, how are you? How is your game going? I saw a soft launch in Spain, but I'm curious about the other countries. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to do is copy this snow here and fun nights where I have to stitch videos together. Yay! That's just perfect. Okay, so everything is being reconnected. I hope you're still there. Sometimes my internet decides to suicide, and what can I do about that? I just have to wait and suffer. But anyway, I didn't know that some social points people were still there. Yay! Thanks for not just going away when, like, if you see me going offline before like a couple of hours, it means that I'll try to go back. Yeah, I'm back. So, like, I didn't know that Social Point World was also watching the streams, and that's so cool. Now, talking about adding variations to this, I didn't do those other attachments for nothing. So I'm going to open this as said with the right click, this one of the mouse, so that everything is expanded, and now I'll have a little bit of fun changing some of the part. Yeah, I should not just do them casually. I should actually, yeah, I have no idea which ones I'm doing, so I'm just going to do it like this. Okay, no filter so that I can see everything. I'm going to do it again here so that I can see stuff. Oh, now it's easier to decide. I like this snowdrop, and for this one I feel like it's too small, so I guess I'll make it bigger. I want to make some particles bigger and some smaller. Also, this one is so close. Let's move it. Yeah, I don't want to offset, don't worry. There, so that's arriving later. Yeah, there's some space to be filled here. Yeah, it's not this one, maybe this one. Oh, how's the offset going? Okay. What about this one here? Yay, I can offset this too. So copying this. Oh, I can also have it like this, why not? No offset now. I see them stopping at some point. That's not good. Hey Ringu! So, why don't you talk? Do you have any particular plans for holiday season, even game-wise? Do you actually add cosmetic chapters from the very beginning? But since at some point I actually stopped because it was so time consuming. So because of that, the at some point I resumed doing it, and so most of the middle ones don't have it, and I'm slowly adding chapters to all of the videos so that it's easier to navigate them. Then I have to select them. So keying. This is the only boring part. I want to make this like slightly faster. I was sure I could do it faster, it just didn't happen. So these could actually record an action to do this for me. Why the question, Fabiano? Come on! Okay. Mr. Venus. What a funny name. There we are. I was doing this last snow. Okay, key here, key here. Here it disappears. And here too. Yeah, I know what I did. So I need to filter the attachment keys so that I can see and make sure that these attachment keys are at the beginning and not somewhere else. And then I should be able to change some of this. For example, this can be the blurred one. This can be the snowdrop. Here I have another snowdrop candidate. Here two. This one as well. This is going to be the blurred one. I'm not changing the right one. Was I always changing the same? Probably. No, okay. Okay, now this too. Don't actually like that much the super blurred one. Looks like the less natural among them all. So next, I want to make sure that they also are varying in size. I'm an animator, I guess animator. Your video helps so much in my work. Yeah, which one? What did you learn? It makes it so happy when I hear that actually people got something from this. So thanks for sharing your experience with me. Okay, we can also have size variations, but I'm not going to do it on this. I'm going to make this one much bigger like this. This one smaller. This one, you know, maybe big like this. This. I want this to be small. I want this to be big. Let's try it out. And then after a while, they're all the same size again. But I'm going to add variation here too, then filter the keys on scale and get that same effect again. This one can be a blurred snowdrop. It's a small one, small, small, big. Okay, now I'm reading. Alright, this is the playlist for the stream. Sorry for the typo. So, why are you writing in the chat room if you're in the same building, people? I'm curious. Okay, next I use the filter of the dope sheet to filter on scale so that I can see all the scale keys that I had here and add them. And then I also filter again on attachments because I changed some specific frame. And there we go, a little bit more variation. I still feel like there's a hole in the animation that I would like to fill with offset. But anyway, sweet. Verbavolent, linksmanent. Now we're switching to Latin sayings, Fabiano. I thought after going to Spain you'd speak Spanish, not Latin. So on this one I'm going to use the offset tool, maybe to make it here. Yeah, nicer. actually slightly more. How about this one? Yeah, I'm going to offset just these keys, make it fill the space. Also, these two are overlapping, so I'm going to use the same trick here. And then let's see, this one, I want to offset this and this. Now this time I use Control to make two separate selections. Or rather, I'm going to just move these ones. Yeah, I can't offset, I know. I'm just going to move this. No? Oh, I hate it so much. Okay. And this should be okay, it's filling the right space now. Here there's something like these three little rascals could be appearing later. Like here. But I need to paste this here to make sure it happens. Then these two. This could be maybe offset. I feel so lonely, Fabiano. It's so cold here. Okay, I know what Trini is trying to do. Fabiano, why don't you meet with Trini? Okay, here we are. Like, what are the chances that you two meet again in Barcelona? Here it's so empty. I could have this appear later. So in order for it to appear later, I needed to have the same keys at the beginning and at the end, which implies that I have to add these keys here. And then I can offset. Yeah. So like this. The attachment switch. All right. Looks nice. I wonder if I should space them out a little bit more. I could do it, for example, like this. I select all the keys, I press adjust, and then I move it where I want. So here, for example, I can do the same on these keys. I go somewhere where there's a key, and then move it, for example, here, and then boom. Or I could just repeat the video, like add it 2 times to have this effect. Also, actually, for example, this one here could go on a little bit longer. So I could make it be longer like this and go a little bit more down like this. So instead of disappearing where all the other ones are disappearing, the bigger ones disappear a little bit more down, like here, because they're more in the front. Oh, I selected again that one. Okay, so that's where it disappears. I'll make it disappear here. Nice. Then again, I could also have them not all go down like this, but some of them might go, for example, a little bit sideways. Here, here. This one could go. I'm not going to touch that one. This one, yes. So to add just a little bit of randomness in an otherwise very regular snow. Okay, for example, I want, ooh, what's this? 3 at the same time in the same place? Ah, that's because of this key that I created. So I'm going to move it here. That's cool. Now I'm going to move this. So it arrives here. This one too. I'm going to read the chat room. Going now, later. Oh, bye. Yeah, many snowflakes are appearing together, it's true. Okay, so I'm going to also make this sideways. But then it reappears over there, and that's no good. Alright, so this looks enough like snow to me. I'm sure, for example, this 2 could be a little bit more offset. And I'm about to save and export this as a video and then go on with the little guy. Oh, that's bad. Oh, no, it's totally bad. Which one was it? Was it this one? I suppose yes. Yeah. Should be now the same. Okay, nice. So we did this small snowy effect, and I'm going to export it and then place it on top of the video relay. Could try and fill it more. Let's, yeah, here again, have the same problem. Yeah, I'm going to make this. It's because of this. When it starts, it's almost no keys. Okay, so it has something. Then let's see where we can drag this. Copy and paste. Why? This and this. I want them to ups. Why? So, copy, paste. Now they must be the same. Right, it's just going to make me be desperate. Oh, finally. So I want to take a particle like this one and use it to fill. No, I need something like this one, yeah. And use it to fill this blank space here Oh, damn. Delete. For this, you can set a loop start, end, and then offset. You don't need to fill all the timeline. Oh, you think so? Well, maybe. Just wanted to have this be all like this. Or this, or this, like this. Also these ones, yeah, I'm just going to separate them a little bit. Should be able to offset this. Yeah. Alright, I'm saving, I'm exporting, I'm adding it to an overlay on top so that you can see it's there all the time. So spine, export. I'm exporting a mob just like before, transparent background, encoding PNG, that's the secret. And then no audio, yeah, we don't need that. Xmesh, no, that's it. Since we have nodes now outside, thanks climate change, we'll have it at least in the overlay. So yeah, compression, FPS, everything seems fine. Animation repeat just one, it's fine. Export. And then I'm preparing myself to add this snow here as this. I call it snow. I make it loopable and I take this. Okay, there we have our snow, snowing forever. We'll go, oh yeah, I'll adjust it in here and then I'll import the second one. Oh, that's exactly what I had in mind, like this. Now I want to duplicate this and then place it. Okay, so you're seeing it. It's just like the same, but I'm going to have it again. Remove it. Oh, now it's perfect. And I'm going to move this one so that's behind. Cool. Ah, now it's snowing, perfect. And I'm going to go back to Photoshop. I'll also make these available for you so that if you want, you can add it to your streams. And let's resume with this, but first I need to drink a little bit. I finished the tea, so I resorted to oranges. I can find the snow so relaxing, so nice. I've always liked snow since I was a child. Okay, so I'm closing this one and let's resume this. As said, yeah, to press it, can place it in here. And this background is not used by anything, so I could just have something else. Another color. Result is nice, thanks. This is just a quick Twitch overlay. Well, anyway. Okay. We're resuming the creation of directions here. And what was the last one? Okay, these were the ones already done. And I I need to do the southwest and southeast direction, which I call down west because I didn't have yet in mind how to do them. And the north direction, yeah, it's finished, so I'm going to close this. I think I already started doing, no, not this one, but the other one. Yeah, also I think I can just delete this direction because, yeah, I need to do the upper one instead, because I'm going to just flip the symbol for that. That's the reference, I don't need it. Shadow can stay there. Now down east also should have the upper east direction within it, meaning that there should be another set of walk animations, if I'm not mistaken. Right leg and left leg. No, well, I don't remember. Let's check just to be sure. It's been such a long time since that time. Oh, by the way, remember, I'm going to place this like this. Remember that you can ask spam questions whenever you want during the stream. I'm very happy to interrupt what I'm doing to answer you and show you whatever you need, okay? So, where was I? Element Supremacy, that's the name of the game. So, have a look at the ugly sweater. And it was these guys here. And I want to make a comparison between the lower and upper one. So I'm going to open these, for example. Let's check. Did I have different legs for this? Are they different? I guess I just smudged them. It totally looks smudged. If that is true, bad Erika. How could I do that? It indeed looks just smudged. Let's check this one out. Yeah, so that's the secret. I smudged them. Unexcusable. Really unexcusable. I'm at loss of words. How could I do this? I don't know. Futereczko. Oh, that's a lovely name. Are you Polish by any chance? I know, future Choco. I'm sorry. I thought your name was little fluffy fur. It's the meaning, but no, I guess. Future Choco. That's a nice name too, though, because it's the chocolate that you're going to eat, which is delicious. How are you? Yeah, that was my eyes went like this, and I totally read the wrong word. I must be a bit dyslexic. Well, anyway, we were attempting to divide this to get another direction. Good, thanks, never mind. Thanks. And so we're going to do this. The result is refreshing. I'm in Argentina with 3,500 degrees, 95 Celsius. I don't use, in Europe we don't use Celsius. Yeah, so it must be quite hot over there. That's good if it's refreshing. Oh, yeah, I keep getting distracted. But Erika. So I'm going to create group. This should be almost the last one, and then we're moving to spine. Luckily. So I already did, for example, the horn offline because I couldn't wait. But I need first to create the new direction. So I'm going to go here or here, or just, where did I place the horn? I had it there. Oh, it's here. So I'm going to move it here and I'm going to create a group, and I'm calling this group as folder. Yeah. And then instead of north direction, this is southeast. Okay, so I'm going to write down southeast direction. Southeast direction. Perfect. Saving again, and I'm going to move the correct parts all there. Oh, what? Wait. Okay, the walk is not the one. Yeah, see, I already decolored some of the parts. So here we have this shape. I'm going to divide this part again. Yeah, also deactivate this layer so that what's done is away. This should be the calendar if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So I'm going to rename this as merge, because the merge tag will get us a single flat file. Did you animate your tree in Spine? Yeah, I did. You can see it here. Also this, no, just finished animating it now. The tree is here. I'll let you see the bones. And it's like this. I'm working on a southeast direction as well. So it's destiny. By the way, I'm finally writing that document about multi-pose characters. I'm at the good part. So maybe soonish I'll try to share it with you to help out on how to tackle huge projects such as this one. Also, this one is helping me clearing ideas about it. Thanks, Shape tricks. Okay, this time I guess I read this right. And this is also part of that series. I'm trying to push it always a little bit further because I know that this is like the most difficult stuff that you can do in Spine. And there's no reason to suffer if a good solution is available. We should totally share it with everyone. So this is calendar southeast. Calendar, so I'm going to call it southeast calendar, which I guess it's the same. I'm probably going to delete some of these layers, if I'm not going to use them. And okay, so that's that. I'm going to move it in the right folder there. So that's disappeared again. And now we have the head. I'm going to have to, oh yeah, before I forget, merge also needs a group that is called slot calendar, so that it ends up, all these calendars that I'm exporting all end up in the same calendar slot. Calendar. And then I create another group, which I'm going to call skin calendar. Skin calendar. So that all these calendars that I'm exporting that end up in the same slot end up also just visible when the skin calendar is active. Todescogs, hi! How are you? Do you feel the Christmas vibes? Look at this nice Christmas thing that I have on me. Am I winning the worst Christmas outfit ever? But think of the memes. I'm just saying this. Like me and another streamer, Zilka TV, who also streams in Spine, had this deal going on that we try to stream with the worst possible sweater or Christmas clothing ever. And I think I'm up for winning. I don't know about you, but... And after this atrocity, yeah, very Christmas, I'm going to wear a nice Christmas outfit the next time. So this is the lol one. I'm getting distracted again. Well, anyway. Okay, this was fine. This was fine because it's all white. All white. I can see it. Suppose it's fine. Why can't I see it? Because I need to activate it. I need to make this all, instead of black, white again. Colors. Yeah, this is going to help. White. That's very fast to do this way. So I'm going to turn these shapes white. Can I do it for multiple shapes at the same time? Let's test. I suppose it worked. That's amazing. That's amazing. So next I'm going to open these ones. 1, 2, and 3. And select 1, 2, and 3 to change color very fast. There. So now they're all correct. I want them white and recolorable. So I can close this. Yeah, perfect. I deactivate this. I save because I keep saving. You've made me want to listen to Father Christmas by the Kings now. Please send it to me because I don't know it, I think. This is the perfect period for, well, apart for the obvious Michael Bublé, I like listening to the punk covers of Christmas songs. So it's still Christmas, but you know, you don't fall asleep. There's some good ones. Alright, so I was about to change the color of these shapes too, but the body was fine. Well, whatever. Changing everything anyway. Okay, deselect, so it's not so white after all. I'm going to sing them for you, so you get in the mood and start hating me for singing you Christmas songs. Oh, that's not what I thought it would be. My bad. I didn't actually want that to change. Okay, that one is white too. What about the body? Body. That's the one. We need to have it in white. If you don't mind me asking, what's your native language? Your accent sounds really cool. My native language is Italian, but I'm also half Polish. So I have a weird way of saying things. It's not quite Italian, it's not quite Polish either. It's very Erika-like. Thanks, by the way. Cool, okay. Can we get him to be ready? The left arm, I wanted to separate again the sleeves from the actual arms. How did you do the snow effect at the top? I did it in this stream. I did it earlier. If you rewatch the VOD, you're going to discover it. I did it in spine though. Like, how much did it take? Half an hour? I don't know. I have a weird perception of time, but it didn't feel like a chore. It's done like this. You can see it. Has many keys, transparent. It's very easy. It was fun to do. It's looking nice. I'm making it downloadable later, okay? So when you rewatch this, you're going to find links. That's great. Feels so holiday-like. Oh, what did I do here? Are they overlapping? No, okay, so they're not overlapping that much. Okay. So, I have to make again copies of the head. I'm so glad this is the last time I have to do it. Duplicate, so one for the hair, one for the shape of the face, one for the ear. Could probably start exporting from the ear so the ear is done and we can forget about it. It was this shape, yeah. And then I delete here and also make this invisible so I don't get confused. And then I go and select this shape, delete it. And then I just leave the ear there. Just need the ear active. Cool. Okay, so I'm renaming this as ear. Oops. First merge, then southeast ear, and then I make a group, and I call the group slot, and then I call the slot ear. And this is always active across all skins, so we don't need a skin tag. So I place it in here. Let's check that is okay, it's good position. Calendar, perfect. Calendar horn, ear, but the ear needs to be after that. Nice. Now we can resume this. I would actually want to start from something else. But anyway, after doing the ear, I can... Oh, I have the slot mouth ready because I already did it. I'm going to move it in here. Then again... Okay, I have this shape that I can totally use and will use. And I'm going to call this merge. Fringe, I think I call it fringe. Let's make sure. Let's open, for example, not this direction, another one. Yeah, t-shirt, hip sleeve, kind of fringe. Perfect. So the fringe is in here. I'll have to reorder these slots because for sure they're not going to stay the same, and I also didn't pay enough attention when we're doing it. But it shouldn't matter because when you export many directions, all in the same file, you'll end up having to redo the directions anyway. So actually you'd want to make sure that the setup pose has the correct order and everything else doesn't pretty much matter. You're very good at making plants dance, it seems. Yeah, we switched from the sunflower to the Christmas tree. That was an old one, by the way, so I don't know if I'd still do it this way, but it was fun. Just did it very quickly, testing some... I remember I was testing some brushes that I got. But it keeps company, it's Christmas related, so why not? So, fringe shadow. Okay, perfect, so that was the name, just fringe, perfect. Now go back here. And merge fringe is what I want. So I duplicate this and I call this fringe shadow. Of course, it appeared in the wrong screen. And I activate this instead. Well, whatever. Or were they both active at the same time? Possibly. Maybe. So next, I'm not sure anymore which one is it, but correcting this will be like very easy, so we shouldn't be too much worried. I'm closing this and I'm creating a group which I'm going to call fringe because these are slot fringe because they are two different versions of something that goes in the same slot. And this should change according to the skin. So now that I think about it, I could actually have this fringe shadow only be active when we have the calendar skin active. So we could actually already do this. Group, and then skin, and then calendar. I'm just going to copy and paste this also on the other the directions that we already had. So yeah, calendar, where was it? Hair back shadow, hair back. I am blind, I'm not seeing the fringe. But that's the north direction, of course I am not seeing the fringe. Okay, south direction, and fringe. Okay, then I go in here. So that's just to show to you that you can even have skins on some parts, but not all of them. The ones that don't get the skin tag are just going to be always visible in spine. So as fringe shadow, I'm making a group and I'm pasting. Okay, great, I pasted 2 times. Colander, the colander skin. And this is one. And then I have to open this one, fringe, perfect. And I get this one to be in a group skin colander. And I save. I think I might end up with, yeah, I could probably just call it E-fringe without renaming it further. And it would still be fine. It should, anyway. So, this was Southeast Fringe. I wonder if I could pick your brain about setting up something in spine. I would like to do some character animation. My characters have simple black lines as arms and legs. I'm thinking of creating a series of black circular images and connecting them with bones to create fluid black lines in spine. Is that the best way, or do you know of a better method? So you want to make a series of circles to have the utmost flexibility to bend them, I presume. No, actually, you could do it. Are you after the gummy jelly arms effect? Because if you are, or even if you are not, the best way to rig an arm is to rig it straight. And having a lot of these tiny dots, it's an interesting thing that you could do if you can't use meshes. But if you can, totally do it with meshes. You just add some points and it's going to bend smoothly. It's just a matter of how you set the weights later. I'd like to do an example for you, but I want to finish this one first. Meanwhile, I'll wait for your answer regarding everything else. So, fringe, yeah, I was renaming this one. Great. That's nice. So I can close this and get it in here. But as said, I'm preparing a document about these multi-pose characters, so everything will be explained and revealed in the end. Especially the setting up of a character. But not the jelly arms, because I didn't think about including that in the document, so that you won't find it. So asking was good. Now, I still have, since I did the fringe, I can delete it from this folder here, and I see that this face has this problem of the cheeks again. Old me didn't know that I could make something transparent with the same color. Old me was stupid. Nice. So, what I wanted to do next was to export. Yeah, I wanted to. Yeah, I'll just export for now the hair here. So about the hair, I'm going to change a little bit the path shape. Hi, the worst. I'm not sure what you mean by jelly arms, but I would be using the essentials, which doesn't have meshes. I don't think. So if you're using essentials, I guess this way of thinking of having tiny dots could work. I should test it. I don't know, you would need many of them to be able to bend them nicely. Sounds a bit complicated. But otherwise I would have just done it. Oh, I'm just going to place it in here and whatever. YOLO, as the same. So I'm going to do it this way. Yeah, I would have done something like this. This sort of shape. Then I'd have another shape connecting, maybe a shorter one. But you'd still have problems. Like when turning this. I can't. The two parts connect and overlap, but you'd still have a little bit of a straight part, so it wouldn't work for your case. I once animated a long bird with many small separate images using essentials. Wow, that's impressive. Yeah. The problem is that you can't have something bent if you're in essential without meshes. That's where it gets complicated. Or you switch images maybe. But if you want to have them straight, you can also do them straight like this. I'd be interested in see your setup in the end. I think it would be a nice insight of what can be done with essentials. I feel like I'm not using essentials enough. Well, the amount of distraction that I get. I have attention span problems. Or maybe it's just streaming. Everybody who streams gets distracted. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Erika did something intelligent. Okay. Oh, I want to see it. You sent a GIF. That's nice. It's not shaking that much, but I guess you can't even push it that much with essentials, but it's looking good. You have the fit problem, usual fit problem. That's something that you could solve by copying and pasting the bone position to ensure that it's fixed even if you are in essential. Yeah, I know. Why would you use essentials when you have pro? Maybe it's a limitation, like some runtimes or custom engines don't have iKey support or mesh support, so you switch to essential maybe. I like this bird. Yeah, it's really nice. The effect turned out nice. I would have also added, like, you can totally feel that he's doing this instead of being, offset on some of the parts. But besides that, it's really nice. And it would be something that you could fix very, very quickly. Cool. Thanks for sharing. Yeah. You didn't have Pro by then. But I saw some really impressive things done in Essential as well. Okay. Focusing again. And I was about to export this. Didn't I already move the mouse slot? Yes. Do I have two mouse slots? I'm confused. Yeah. And what is this? Oh, it's the same. So I guess I'll be grouping contents. Yeah, I'll be deleting this one. It was for a small game. Ah, then I guess you even had like less than 48 hours to do this. And if you consider the time spent thinking about the game, then it's actually very good work that you did there. I love game jams, by the way. Reordering. I remember fun fact with Spine Essentials. When I was starting to learn animations in Spine, my company, seeing potential in me, bought me Spine Essentials, and I had to do animations and learn there. Only when I proved my potential and deserved professional, they bought me pro. After half a year of learning at Essential. By the way, before they bought me S, I was learning several months at free version. Wow! So yeah, at least with Essential, you get to focus on the basics rather than be distracted by all the yucky constraints and fancy stuff. I think it was a good thing. I don't know about you. I'm sure you felt a bit of the limitations. Okay, so here I want to change this so that the color is this one instead. Because I don't know if you can see it, but from my screen I see this ugly gradient. I'm going to save this gradient so that I can just recall it. Yeah, sure, whatever. Oh, didn't it save them? Didn't I save it as preset? Replace, small list. How do I save it? Name. Boy. I just. Okay. With the E. I have to click new and then press OK. Fantastic. Now I can apply it also to the other ellipses. Gradient. This one. Come on, make my life easier. And where's the other one? So, looks like it's the right one. But it's not entirely working for some reason. It's still weird looking. So how is it back there? Maybe I shouldn't have done it. Whatever, I'm leaving it as it was. After half year, yes, I felt, but earlier when I was starting with Spine, it was exhausting me because I've never had any contact with animation before. Alright, I must return to work. Good luck and thanks for your insights. Oh, thanks for saying Totis. Coats. Our nicknames are always hard to keep up with. I'm deleting this one and delete. Fantastic. Yeah, I like the thought of keeping you company during your work days, talking and chatting about Spine. We're chatting buddies. Okay, so I'll be exporting this. I'll duplicate it. And this will be the here merge here back, but this will be a southeast hair back, and I make another copy and I call this southeast hair back shadow. Oh, could have placed it in the skin already too. Group. Oh, what have I done? Skin colander. There. Then so this hair black. How did I end up doing this skin, for example? So if I have it in front of the head, I should be able to have already the version that is looking backwards. Or something similar. How did it go lost? It's really beyond me. Nice. Okay. So I'll try to reconstruct that upper direction from this one. So pity. So surprised, like, how can it be like this? If I go in DPS this, elements, just go and make it to, yeah, rock temple. That's the one. Just to make sure. Opening this, that's the upper direction. Weird. Colors. Russell's teapot, of course. Well, I don't know. So, I must have smudged it. That would explain everything. So evil. Well, anyway, so down. Ah, that's the old one. Save changes? No. Now back to this. And I need to... How come am I seeing again the mouth? Didn't I delete it? Where is it? Don't know. Stress test. Good morning. Hi, how are you? It's afternoon here in reality, and I have this super ugly sweater. It comes from IKEA. It's called Winter 2018. It was made in Australia. They have great taste in Australia. And knowledge of old memes. Yeah, I bumped into the microphone. You were waiting for this, weren't you? Huh? Oh, here it is. Was it this one? Yeah. So I'm deleting this. Oh, so it's finally mouthless. It's just shutting up. And I wanted to export this hair. That was my problem. So hair back was fine. Then I make a copy and I call it hair back shadow. There. Ah, I already made one. Confusion Titans. Okay, so they have different names now. If I deactivate all those heads. What? I have another one here. So I already had everything, apparently. And if I go in here, I have to deactivate this. And yeah, so this is the shadow one, so I activate the shadow. But I can't see it because I have the one without the shadow one. Should look something like this. I guess I'll just... Okay, I have it like this because of the calendar. And then... Fantastic. Oh, how about the calendar now that I think about it? Is it basically the same? It looks like it. Oh, fantastic. I was worried. Yeah, it seems like it's totally the same asset. It's just that in here I have the part covering the face, and in here I don't. Fantastic. And then I smudge this thing. Unexcusable. Cool, since it's like that, I will need to have another version of the hair. I will need to make them from scratch. And in here I have the face, which I just need to export. Okay, that's for one skin. That's here. And then I make group slot hair back. And that goes in here. Perfect. Now hair back, this one I don't need it, but I have this. In here I delete the hair in the back and I reactivate this, which is already ready for export. So it's either this or this kind of shadow. So for this I call it merge head, southeast head. Then I make a copy and I call it shadow, which I'm going, okay, I'll activate this and it should be fine like this. And then I go back. I actually don't remember how I did this. I was like this, fantastic. So this shadow one is looking like this. I'm going to create another group, call it skin. Yes, skin colander, because it's only active with the colander. And then, so I could actually rename this head as just head. And then I get this two and place it in the group folder, slot head. It goes in here. I'm saving, I'm at the good point. Now the body, I'll need to separate the hips again. So duplicating this into merge southeast hips there, and I deactivate this. It's hard to tell if it's active or not. Let's see. Yes, seems like it's fine. I'm actually unsure. I actually need all of these hips. Could probably live without it. I'll just delete it. Then again, body, and I'll make this invisible and call it merge. Oh, what have I done? Merge southeast body. Then I move this in here. Then I'll go, the head is done, yes, so I can delete this. The right arm and the right leg and the left leg, yeah. I'll need to make this shadow here a bit longer. Yes, okay. Then I'll do the same on this shadow. Perfect. they're different, so I could keep it, unsure. So this is not actually the right leg, but yeah, it's the right leg. Fantastic. So merge right leg. But of course I need to rename this to southeast right leg. Then this one, it needs to be in a group called, yeah, of course I did it in the wrong direction. What have I done? Okay. This is going to be slot right leg. And I can move this in here. Yes, less pieces. We're almost done. Then the left leg. Merge southeast left leg. Group slot left leg, and I move this one in here. Oh, not much is missing. Then right arm and left arm. So I said I'm going to duplicate this tool to have the sleeve separate. Duplicate layers, yeah. And from this one I'm going to remove. Oh, it's hard to tell. Okay. So this is the merge right sleeve. Group slot right sleeve. Okay. Then this is merge left sleeve. Group slot left sleeve. Fantastic. Now when I reactivate this though, I don't need to have the whole arm. I'm going to deactivate the arm. Great, and I'm going to have a version. These two are going to end up in here, where the arms are going to have no sleeve. So like this. No sleeve for this one too. And then I rename this, and I should be done with this direction. And I'm going to take a small break because I finished the juice. It's literally empty. I don't know if you can hear it. Empty. So right arm, this is merge left sleeve. Group slot left sleeve. Yeah, it's named correctly. Now the last one of this direction, merge right sleeve. Oh, it's right arm, not, I called it sleeve again. See, I totally need to finish this. So slot right arm. So I need to call this as southeast right arm. And this is not left sleeve but left arm with the southeast in front. And slot left sleeve, slot left arm, perfect. Now I take these two and I move them in here. Cool. I'm afraid to reactivate this. Well, it's actually not that bad. But the right arm and right sleeve, who knows where the sleeves went? They're gone. Where are they? Haha, haha, they were in here. Let's take them out. They're not out. Now they're out. So left sleeve is good where it is, but the right sleeve and right arm need to be actually in front of everything. Yes. So I save, and then I'll see what can be saved from this box after taking a small break, and I'll be right back. Oh, here's some of my dance that I thought nobody would see. Kudos to you. There. Ah, I can finally drink again. Positive energy is always very welcome. It's the positive energy dance. Oh, look at all the snow. Snow is just so pretty. Overall snow. I wish it would snow here too. It used to snow. I could do snowman as a child every year. But now it just doesn't snow anymore. Or like just once, one day, and then it melts. Alright. I'm back to doing this. We can do this. So the walk is what's left. Deleting this. The shadow is still something that I want, and it's already outside, so that's great. Then we have, yeah, the walking elements. Okay, he has this leg. The other one seems pretty much the same in this case. Let's look at another frame. Still another frame that I could derive from the other one. Now that's an interesting frame that I would like to maybe save. So walk 3. These are basically the same as setup pose. Looks very similar to setup pose again. And this is different. So I'm going to delete the similar ones, and I'm just going to save the ones that actually have something worth saving and different. I'm not sure about this one. But I guess I'm going to delete it. Don't like this frame. I will try to reach it with what I already have. Alright, so I'm going to just copy this frame and this. Also, if I, left arm, everything else, I'm really not interested. Okay, cancel. And I'll cancel everything else. Be cancelled. Why do I still see the body? Oh. And I wanted to correct slightly this left leg. Oh, alright. Oh, to make it slightly nicer. Okay, now I take these two and I make them white. Cool. So that then I can just export them. I can just rename them and they're ready. So this is merge southeast left leg 2, merge southeast right leg 2. I save, group, another group, and I call this slot left leg because it's the same. I could actually, I don't need to create these slots now that I think about it. I just need to place them all in that slot over here. So right leg, where's the left leg? That's because it's the wrong direction. Okay, so it's in here. Leg, fantastic, right leg. And here we go. And I save. And here we have the other frames that I'm attempting to save, since this dude is expressionless. So right leg just needs to become white. Then left leg needs to white too. Then I bring them out like here, and I can delete this one. Now this will become copy, paste, and I change it to 3, and this will become right leg 3. I rename it to 2 again, 3. There we go. Place it in here, and I finished this direction. It has a lot of feet, legs. Nice. Now what's left is to derive the upper direction from this one. It's a hexapod, yeah, because it has 6 legs plus 2 arms, so it's actually a spider. And now, so for the upper direction, what we actually need is just the different hair and maybe a variation here on the feet. So I'm going to duplicate this group, call it northeast direction, but then I'm just going to add what isn't already present, what I will need to change from that direction. Therefore, I will delete all of those parts brutally. And I didn't get deleted for some reason. Let's try again. Okay. Then, for sure, the horn is basically the same, so I can just delete that too. Fringe, fantastic. Ear. Who needs an ear? Not you, dude. So, no mouth. It's very silent. Hair in the back becomes in the front. And I adjust it so that it looks decent, maybe. Fringe is behind the head, so it looks like this. Then the body is exactly the same. Can delete it. Then we have the various legs, and then sleeve and arm that I'm going to delete. Fantastic. Now saving again because we are so close to having finished this, and I'm very happy. And so I'm going to the head is fine. I could even avoid exporting it, really, but I'm going to use it as a reference for now. So the hair in the back is something that I need. Oh, what's it doing in here? Ah, yes. I'll need to have 2 skins again. I'm going to delete this one without the calendar for now. And so I need to do 2 things for the hair. Well, apart from deleting this stuff and this layer. I'll need to adjust this so that it covers the face. Okay, like this. Good enough. Then I need to change the shadow here. Well, this one more or less should actually be alright as it is. And the problem is, I imagine it with the calendar, of course. Just this one, which will need to be a little different. Oh, old me, why were you so lazy and didn't finish it? So remove again, remove. Ah! I added instead. Remove. Almost there. Ah, lazy way of doing this. My favorite one. I'll add point. Move this point in here. Something like that. it's fine. So this is the back of the head, and this is the back of the head when he's wearing the calendar on his head. Fantastic. So, hair back, yeah, this is going to be northeast. Now I'm going to make a copy, duplicate group, and call it the same. And take it out of the skin, simply. Fantastic. So I'm saving. And let's do slot hair back, yeah. Head, I don't need it. Fringe, it's exactly the same, so I delete it. And the legs. So the legs, I thought about it. I think there's an easy solution for them. No, kidding, I'm not sure. But what I thought could be useful was to delete this and pretend that it's the back of the foot instead. Wonder if it will work. I'm just trying to delete it for now. And then maybe realign it. Oh, deleted too much. Fantastic. Now I just need to remember rename these from S to northeast, northeast again, northeast, and done. Oh, we're so close to importing this spine. Then again on this. And delete. Oh, I love it when I just have to delete things. I feel so powerful. I feel so strong. Like that. Cool. Now I can close this and save. And rename this. This is actually northeast. Oh, don't tell me. I have to rename this. South. North. North. Okay. And this is southeast. Oh, why? What? No deleting, no deleting things. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so now that everything is done, I'm going to check the files, activate everything, and export. Finally. So this one was already cool. This one should be fine. Okay, but let's go in order. The first, it just has symbols. I don't remember if symbols were colored also in the other directions. Well, let's check. Body, body, body. Calendar, horn, fringe, E fringe. Calendar, fringe, right eyebrow, head, neck. Oh, there was also a neck at some point. He just lost it along the way. Hair, back, right legs. Where's the body? Am I blind? Where's the body? So if I click here to the layer. Ah, t-shirt. It's called t-shirt in here. Okay, that's bad. If it's called t-shirt, I need everything to be called t-shirt. I can't have half body, half t-shirt. Which takes me to using the Photoshop feature to filter things. Instead of kind, I'm going to call it name. Okay, t-shirt. I have it for t-shirt. I have those only here. That's a disaster. That's t-shirt symbol, yeah. But if it's only in east direction and then I switch to call it body, t-shirt symbol water, yeah. Skin water, t-shirt symbol, fantastic. Here, yeah, and this is body. So let's call it this t-shirt symbol, fine. But that other thing, so I left the symbols colored, that's very good, so I don't have to change them. Calendar, horn fringe, calendar, yeah. I go back. Okay, the first one is just symbols, so this one is all fine. Yeah, everything is active, fantastic. Let's deactivate it for now. East direction. I have almost everything active, yeah, but this needs to be called, instead of t-shirt body, body. So if, for example, I type in here body, I should see, yeah, slot body, merge body, merge body, merge body. Is it because I forgot more slots? Interesting. S, north, southeast. I'll have to check that. So slot body, E body, t-shirt symbol. I have all the symbols in here. Skin fire, fantastic. Slot hips. Skin colander. Skin horn, yeah, it's good. Fringe, right eyebrow. So I can close this one. What about south? I have the colander. Where's his neck? I'll probably copy the neck over from one skin to the other. But if I go here, yeah, I didn't place. I'll group this and place it into the slot body. Otherwise, it's not going to be placed in the same. It would be a disaster. Then merge as hip slot. Oh, these two group slot hips. Okay. Then slot, skin, everything else seems fine. Skin calendar, see? Hi puppy, how are you? I'm going to show you my ugly Christmas attire. Look at this, look at this, look at this mushroom, look at the badger, pink snakes. This is it. Okay, how are you? I'm almost about to export to Spine this guy. And I was doing just the last check. Earlier in the stream, we made this snow that you see above here, so beautiful. And exported the tree that was quite hideous. I love it. Oh, it's fantastic. Thanks. It's I guess it's a children apron because everybody else got a standard apron and I got this. Thanks, Nate. Love. And okay, I see that none of them are in here, so I can say. Yeah, Nate gifted me this and I promised him that I would wear it on stream. And I also promised to Zilka TV, another streamer here on Twitch that streams with Spine, that we'd wear the ugliest Christmas attire that we had on stream. So I fulfilled 2 promises with this today. Love the snow, love the tree, thanks! So, we quite had some fun. And now, well, I guess I will just try and export it. Because as we say, YOLO. Let's see how it goes. This is it for the other directions. Cool. File. Scripts. Photoshop is fine. And now, for hopefully the last time, very last time, we're going to export this. I am addicted to oranges. It's so good. Boing, boing, where is this? Boing. Could play like this. While it's trying to export, let's have a look at the export of the images here. Ah, it's still elaborating. We'll have to wait. So, are you ready for the holidays? Have you already heard of some parents that you hear just in this period of the year and then forget about for another year? Oh, I can't reach this. Where's the mouse? Okay, it's here. Oh, fine. Choo, choo, choo. Still thinking about things. Oh, deep thought, tell us, what is the answer? The answer to the universe, the earth, and everything. Starting to export. Oh yes, I saw some movement. Oh, I did it again. I moved everything, and now everything disappeared from the other screens. 42? But it was the question. That is not a question. I know it almost by heart. I will create a new supercomputer to elaborate the question. Oh yeah, I have to check if everything is alright this time, but it's faster, so I suppose it is. Because it's usually faster when everything is as it should. Yes, we're finally opening Spine, people. Hi, Minnie. Good morning. Yes, I'm in holiday season. Look at this ugly sweater. Oh, I could change the cam to let you see better. Are you ready for a zoomed in, Erika? Because it's going to be huge. No cam. There, look at that, a massive Godzilla, Erika. I have to make myself smaller, because, and in this corner, like this. Ugly sweater in position. Yeah. Oh, you can also see the badger, the mushrooms, okay? Badger, mushrooms. Yes. Microphone, snakes for another time. These are snakes, like this. Fantastic. I'll go back to being tiny Erika like in real life. I had fun. We also have the snow. We did it earlier on stream, Mini. Fantastic. There are people old enough on this stream. It's a bit sad that the old memes got lost for the younger people. Well, we're all old, like old enough for the internet. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's open Spine at this point. Yeah, it's like you were there. Really good memes were going around. Okay, Spine is opening. Let's have a brief look at snow again. We had this in the setup, and this is the project in Spine. Without bones, it looks like this, like the ones above. It must be confusing to see the snow above and the snow below. Well, anyway, let's make a new project. Let's finally import our dude here with the Json that was just created in Spine to create a new project. Elements by, perfect. Import, yeah, fantastic. Okay. Wow, the dramatic zoom is always so dramatic. Yeah, and as expected, the draw order is completely messed up. So we'll have to settle for a direction that we want to start with, and then reorder everything so that it looks fine in that direction. I know the reference as well. You just keep saying snake, snake before I could. Oh, also hi everyone. Hi. Oh my god, so many emojis. Hi Natarail. Hi Ace Works. Hi. How are you all? Anything exciting going on? Well, the exciting part is that winter is coming. And so let's activate the direction that is facing south, which is the direction that we're going to start with. So we go in here, filter in the tree on slots. No, the tree on attachments. Yeah. And then we go in side direction and we activate that. Phew. Like this, everything that is south. Ah, yeah, that's the lag. I forgot about that. Gets activated in here. South. That must be something else. South. Oh no, that's southeast. We don't want southeast. Let's deactivate southeast. Southeast. Cool. Southeast? No, bad. No southeast. We wanted just south direction. South direction was here. Okay, for some interesting reason. Ah, yeah, I can't see them all, but I know that they are there somewhere. So we're going to make sense of this now. Here back, we want the one with the shadow. I suppose this is cool. Oh, we only have one neck? I'm surprised. I thought we had more necks. Did I lose a neck in the process? Let's have a look at the original file. Multi-pose skins. This one. It looks the same. Oh, where is the south direction? It was this one, it had no neck. How about the original? The originals of all the original. I go in here, open element supremacy, go to PSD. It's this one. Did you have a neck or no neck now? Confess. This was up. How about down? Oh, he had no neck. He had no neck. That's terrible. That's a condition, a very serious condition. So, winter is already here for us, but the weather here is a mess. In just this week alone, we had rain, snow in some places, a day that was hot instead of cold, and a minor earthquake. What? All in 1 week. Wait, no, it was ice, not snow. Same thing, no? Well, even an earthquake. Where are you from, Minnie? America. That's messed up. Okay, so the dude has no neck. Also skins, we're activating at least one skin. I don't know, maybe the calendar skin. I want the calendar to be on top of everything, like this. Establishes power. Okay. All right. I like this. So the sleeve here though, it's the east direction sleeve. Where's the other sleeve, the correct one? That's the hair in the back. We have lots of stuff. Yeah, should have expected that. It will take some reorganization going through this. Georgia's weather is weird, lol. You've had a bad week down here too. Oh wait. Brace yourself, drum roll. Georgia. Georgia. I don't know how it's pronounced. Yeah, you've had a bad week down there. I forgot a slot here too. This should have been in the mount slot. Deleting this one. Body calendar fringe, head, hips, horn, left arm, left leg, left sleeve. Oh, that's... But I just have this one. Maybe I'll have the right sleeve somewhere. Right eye. Interesting. That's not the right eye. I must have renamed it wrong. Right leg, t-shirt symbol, reference. Fantastic. So I'm going to make the reference unselectable. How is it? I go directly on the image and make no selection, no export. And the same goes for this that keeps flashing. Ah, finally unselectable again. Yeah. I'm going to move this here. And this one here, okay, this is the correct one. Probably want to have this in the front. Ah, that's the southeast. East, I have no actual south. Okay, but this is so nice. Nicely straight. I like that. I'm probably going to keep it as is and rig it this way and then change the direction. Interesting how the colors are killed on this section of the screen. Good thing, well, I slept straight through the earthquake. It was really minor, but a hilarious cherry on top of the oddities of the week, indeed. Good thing it was only minor though. Yeah, we're not really in a place where they happen on any other scale. That was the first earthquake we had in almost 10 years, I think. You're quite lucky. Here where I am, we have a good amount of earthquakes. Not in my place though, but more in the south. There tends to be a lot of earthquakes. Okay, I want leg 1 because it's the shorter one. Ah, it's going to be so fun to rig the legs. Brace yourselves. Alright. It seems, well, it seems fine. This is the frontal one, yeah, these two, set direction hips, perfect. Really, our main weather concerns are tornadoes and 1 inch of snow. That may sound like a joke, but we get made fun for how bad we handle snow. Ah, east, southeast. Should have exported the frontal mouth, maybe. I'm going to tilt this for now. I'm disappointed I don't have more eyes. Right eye. Right eyebrow. Yeah, I'll have to re-export those. Damn. Okay, so we could start rigging something. We could also have a look at the various skins. Go in here. Oh, some hair is missing. Hair back, fringe. I wanted to see some fringe. East, south direction fringe, for example. Other boy, that one. Okay, so we could recolor some of these. Let's see if we go in the colander skin or in the horn skin. Yeah, the horn skin is perfect for testing. Oh, fantastic. Or was it like this? Probably like this. There's that piece that I don't like. So we could recolor, for example, for the south direction fringe, we could make a new skin placeholder. Duplicate attachment for each skin. We could, or we could not. I'm going to duplicate it and call it S fringe. Yes. Oh, what is that? We have no earthquakes in the Netherlands. However, we do get some minor ones very locally due to gas extraction. Oh, this image sums it up perfectly. This depicts a snowstorm we had 2 years ago. Notice the differences. What is going that to be? Oh, what? Oh, I see. Basically, they don't throw salt in your city. Atlanta sucks in snow. Sorry to hear that. So my nice horn needs to be in front. Ah, I didn't save yet. This will be the elements boy. Yes, it's saved. It also looks like it has closed eyes. It's not going to stay like that for long. We're going to change that. So what would you like to start from? We have arms to rig, we have the body to rig, we have here the leg. The leg I want to keep it for next stream actually. Then what else? We could see, this is going to be pretty busy. Look at the amount of assets that we have here. Then we have effect ear, the air skin, calendar skin, earth skin, fire skin. I suspect that the fact that I'm seeing air like this, it's because there's a t-shirt symbol in here. Yeah, it's water. Why is the water in the air skin? It makes absolutely no sense. All right, symbol air, east, south, symbol air. That's the one. So I'm moving the body. Ah, that's a problem. T-shirt symbol. Okay, did I get it? Yes. Fantastic. So these t-shirt symbols should actually be grouped by a symbol and not like this. So this should have been south direction symbol. It's just getting so complicated. So we are in the air skin, and in the earth skin we want the south direction earth to be in that one. Okay, so we can get rid of this empty one. Oh, cancel that. Then in the fire skin Did I just delete? Ah, okay, everything's alright. So direction skin, we're in the fire skin. We take the symbol from the fire skin here, and then we delete this one, because I should have renamed them differently. Then in the horn skin, we have no symbol. In the water skin, we have the water symbol, which is this one. Fantastic. Then we can delete this one. Then next, there's west direction, out shirt. I did it again. It's the only one I did a mistake with though, so that's good at least. East and west. What about southeast? I decided to use the same, right? So then we could also switch to, for example, the east air again, and rename this to east symbol. And then insert all of them inside. So this is the air one, calendar has none, earth has, no, that's the south direction one, has this. Fantastic. Then fire has this one, goes always in the east one, and then water, which is here, goes here. Then we can get rid of this. We are getting rid of these skin placeholders because the skin placeholder should remain unchanged when selected based on skin. So for example, if I want an east view, I need to have the east version of whatever symbol there's inside active, and it shouldn't change based on skin. So if I select south, I have all these south versions of the same symbol, for example. Now let's do the same for the fire one. This is the west. So I'll call this west symbol. And then but this was the, okay, I can place inside the earth one. And then go to the air one and place it inside, and water, and do the same like this. Then we can delete these ones. Now it is way more organized. If I had done things correctly in the script would have done it for me, but I didn't. So there's that. Saving again. And south, I'm going to make it shorter. Fantastic. Now, let's see, we could probably organize also the fringe to be in the correct. Interesting. There's a copy of this for each skin. Because I made it earlier. So Spine asked if I wanted to add it for each skin. I said yes, and Spine did it. Nice, Spine, very nice. Now let's do something with, for example, let's see the arm. If we have alternate versions of the arm, yeah, it's basically the same, just rotated. I could live without that, so I could actually just straight delete it. If I know I'm not going to use it, it's no point to have it. Saving. Then he has no nose. which is convenient. Here we have lots of pens for the right leg. It's doing lots of stuff. Probably might not need all of them, but there are some that are quite useful, and we're going to use those. Also, it's going to be interesting, for example, to rig this with the same leg. Well, for now, let's do something that is easy, like, for example, rig this arm here. Do we want it to have it jelly or to have it straight? Well, let's start by creating a mesh. So mesh, edit mesh, new mesh. And here's the first. Then I just make a nice rectangle around it and close the mesh. Now, I know that I don't want to bend the mesh beyond this point, so I can already create 2 points here to save that part. I for sure don't want to go beyond this point too. I'm going to dim it a little bit so that you can see it. Then we could go in sections. So for example, make 2 of this. Here's another, I could go in thirds after that. So 1 here, 1 here. The tough part is making them equally spaced by eye. Okay, this is fine. Now, this can go well if we want to keep the arm straight or if we want it to bend more. I guess I'll have it more squashy than just plain straight. So I could start maybe creating some bones for our skeleton. So let's start by making bones visible, of course. And also by selecting the root. And I'll start by creating the hips bone. Place the bone here. Also, it's that special occasion where I can place this exactly in the middle by typing in 0 so that I know that it's perfectly straight, like this. Could also give it nice round numbers, for example, this, just to be fancy. Now next, I'll create a body bone so that I can bend the body. Sorry. And I'll do so by selecting here the body, creating a straight bone like this. I could also create it like this and then fix the rotation to be 90 degrees. And here I make sure that it's 0 and 0 compared to the parent. Yeah, but here it's perfect. Saving. Sorry. Now, the head is the same. I can create another bone a bit like this, but I want the bone to retain at least the right parent and the correct image. So I'm going to make it like this, then set it to 90 degrees, set it to 0 and 0. But not 0 like that. Okay, more like this. I change the length so that it's as long as the rest of the head. And save. Now the arm is going to be relatively similar. And I wanted to arrive mostly at the arm rather than doing all the bones already, because I wanted to rig it. So I'll go in create mode, select the arm, select the sleeve, and then press, I don't know, here, should be fine. Is it right? Yeah, I guess yes. I can have it like this. And then I'll create a new bone there. I want it to be 90, minus 90 degrees, like this. And then, let's see, minus 45, so that it's nice and round. And this is going to be 280 to be nice and round too. Fantastic. Then I'm going to split this. So length, I'll make sure that the length is also nice and round. Do you know that we have now a Fibonacci split? I go here and split, and we can have it in Fibonacci proportions instead of just splitting it in equally spaced bones. This is useful if you're making tails or wiggly things. Let's just experiment with the Fibonacci one. See? So nice. But I'll go back and instead create split this in just 2 bones nested, and I will do it like this. Then I probably want to also have the arm. Actually, I think I could rotate this whole mesh a little bit to be straighter. And then I readapt it. Oh, no, not just one point, all of it. I wanted to move it to be centered. I suppose like this it's fine. Or more like this. And then I create a new bone for the arm. So this is going to be the right hand. Fantastic. Now, probably going to correct the sleeve a little bit. Cool. Now I can bind these 3 bones to have the arm. What am I pressing? Okay. To have the arm move. So I select the mesh. I open the mesh tools, the weights, or I press this tools. Then I go press bind, and I select this, and the arm bone. Press bind, and I go in animate mode and test this. So if I do this, it looks not that great. So the next thing I do is I want it to be smoother, and a quick way to do this is simply select these points here and then press smooth, and Spine will do it for us. Great. Now I noticed that it also, yeah, that's right. It also added the arm to it, which I didn't quite want. And here it's taking an interesting angle. All right. It should be enough for what I need to do. We just maybe try to reduce a little bit the influence here, or I could, since moving this is going to be problematic. Yeah, it's also moving the rest of the mesh, which is not my favorite thing, honestly. So I'll remove the influence of that bone here, like this. Next, I removed from here, and here it's already removed. Great. Now, about the arm, it could probably use a little bit more points. So, I'll edit the mesh. Again, look at my beautiful sweater, which is not a sweater. Then edit mesh, create. I'm just going to add a little bit more points so that this can turn a little bit more smoothly. Very random. I know, right? We love random things. All right. And that's almost done. Oh, but then in the opposite direction, it's not that great. How to do this? We just have to adjust. Let's try again. But yeah, I was wondering, are the sleeves attached or are you wearing something underneath? I'm actually wearing something. That's just an apron. Said, I know. I felt like I wasn't wearing enough red. I could have separated the arms. That would have made turning them much easier. I suppose this will do. Alright, and with this we finish the arm. This would be a completely different kind of stream if you weren't wearing something underneath. Except I am. Yes. You'll see I have a very pretty desk for the next stream that is Santa themed. It has the same hat, but it's a full-fledged Santa dress, which finally got lost for years. My mother had put it away in the cellar and then said, no, you don't have, I don't have it, you have it, you took it away, I remember it. And then my sister found it there, so finally I got it back. And this year I'm wearing it, and you won't be able to stop me. I love that dress. So, since we finished the arm, we have the sleeve and everything, we could copy this arm and put it in the back. Oh yeah, I love how this arm can do this movement. And be like, yeah, I need a pit stop. My arm is broken. Then again. What do we do next? Could do the body. Oh, yeah, I should parent some of the things, like the symbols here. T-shirt symbol, parent, here. Sleeve, for now, we just parent it here. I probably won't need the sleeve in the end. It's just there. Might replace it with this one, don't know. Yeah, I could do it now, so that we complete this parent here. So we have one sleeve and another sleeve. Yes. Cancel this one. And then I'm going to rotate this to be matching a little bit better. Fantastic. All right, saving. Then I know that I rigged it straight like this, but since I know that to be straight I just have to set -90, I can actually make it slightly bent like this. Then I can duplicate this, make a copy to place on the other side. And to do so, I just need to copy this right arm. Do you also want to duplicate the keys? Yes, whatever. And then rename all of the right arm instances to left. So it's like this, this, this. I go to find and replace, find right, replace left. On tree selection. And then replace. Done. Then I'll call this maybe left arm holder. This will be, yeah, just left arm. Ah, it already exists. Then, okay, never mind. Sleeve. Sleeve. Ah, yeah, I have to call it sleeve left. Then left arm up. Should have renamed them also on the other side. Left arm down. Oops. And left hand. I didn't rename it properly. There we go. Then, in order to have this actually reflected, okay, I have to set the scale to -1. Then I can move it by changing this to 45 instead of -45. This way it's exactly reflected. And I save again. Voila. Okay. What else? We could start rigging this leg here and then mirror it. So we start from this one, or is there a better leg? It makes me say no. It seems like this is the best leg. So in this case, I'm going to turn this into a mesh. Add a mesh, new mesh. And as we did earlier, we start from a corner. We could do it straight or just try to be a bit closer here. Closer the better. Then here we have the foot, which is in this direction really. I'm going to place the point here and here because it's where the curve ends and starts. Then, okay, let's do it until here and straight up and close this. And then I'm going to place the points so that they're, okay, I would need straight one here, maybe another one here, another one here. I might want to have more of them here maybe. you know, the more you have them, the smoother it will become when it gets spanned. Okay, then I need to make them maybe equally spaced. Fantastic. I gotta go. See you later, everyone. Bye, Remu. Thanks for staying until now on the stream. Have a nice day. Maybe do some Christmas shopping. Or I don't know. Nice. So, let's see. I want nothing. Bye, Nivoy. And Puppy Right, see ya. And also Mini. Cool, so since we have all these sections, maybe I'll create just a couple more here and here until the leg isn't seen anymore. At that point we don't care. So we press that and we're about to create the Select chat. Puppy! Oh, there was a bad joke. Baby Jade One, hello, when are you going to add the graph editor like Maya and not only the in-between key? It's the next planned feature for when we release the 3.7. We're going to start working on 3.8 version of Spine, and that is going to happen around January. We're going to start working on that, and I don't have a precise date for that, but as soon as we'll have something that is usable, you'll have it available in the beta version of Spine. Now, I was about to make some bones. Thanks! Hi, by the way! Yeah, it's my heady. It's almost covering my eyes though. Next time, I'll look at the ugly sweater, which I keep calling sweater, but it's not a sweater, it's an apron. Can't wait for the graph editor. Actually, me too. There's a lot of things that I can't wait for. I just learned to be patient, because not everything can be done like this just because one wants it, unfortunately. But a lot of stuff was recently added to Spine that was much needed, so we're doing a lot of progress on that side. And like, just look at the skin panel where you can have two skins active at the same time. For example, here I can have the colander skin while the fire skin is active, for example, which was impossible earlier. Yeah, also hey. So there's that. I can remove that. I can close the skin panel. Yeah, I was about to make some bones. Let's do some bones for the leg here. This will make the app usable for me. Can't work without this. Oh, I know. Once you're used to something and it's taken away, then it's a disaster. Alright, probably having in mind the like any other program. Okay, so I have my right leg and I'm going to create a bone. I can create like this, for example, and I'll go in parent mode. Yeah, it's 0, 0, that's perfect. And I'm going to set the rotation to -90 so that it's nice and straight. Then next, let's see, I'm going to change the length of this bone. I'm in the wrong tool. Okay, I'm on the right leg. I'm here and I want to change. Why is it selecting this? Didn't I make it unselectable? Oh, it was giving me seizures. Fantastic. So I select this bone. Oh, finally I can resize it. And I'll have to split it in two. Let's make it a nice round number. Fantastic. Then I'll go to split and split it in two nested bones. Right leg up and right leg down. I didn't realize that. Oh, what didn't you realize? I think I read the chat too late. Well, anyway. Oh, hi, Bad Logic. Why are you not using hotkeys but the mouse, so people can more easily see what you're doing? I already had them on. I have hotkeys but the mouse. On what? Precisely. I just split the bones, I renamed this, and I was about to bind these fantastic two bones, and maybe also a third one on that, on selecting tools, etc. Because I don't remember the hotkeys, so I always go there and select them. Okay, this is the translate tool, this was the rotate tool, and this is the scale tool. Alright. Yeah, it shouldn't be that hard. You forget them too. Okay. Yeah, I kind of mix them up. Like when I'm really using them, you do the same, yeah? Like you have them visually there. They're so close. They're so convenient. So I never actually got into using them. You're right. I should use them. Maybe it will come like the pressing the space bar. I used to double click in an empty space all the time to deselect. Now I just press the space bar to deselect, and it's much better. Also, do you recognize this? Now, do you see the badger, the mushrooms? Remember that day? So here we have the right leg down. I'm going to create an additional bone to control the feet. Now, how do we control them? We want them to be nice. Probably I'm going to create one here to be able to make this movement, like in the dudes one. So I'll try with this one first and see. If it's not nice, I'm going to change it. Hi, Bad Logic, says Mini. Yes, beautiful badger, 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 badger. I wonder if the people who designed this had also the meme in mind or not. As if they had. Genius move. Now bind. And I'm going to animate this to test the position. So I'm going to first do this and then bend this. Well, actually, I expected a worse bending. This is pretty decent. Well, except when we try to bend it in impossible ways. It's looking fairly nice. This even looks like a muscle, except when it gets here. But it's not too tragic. So we could do two things. Either we smooth. No. Go back. Okay. Either we smooth this more. So we select all of these points and we tell it, smooth the hell out of this. Just go and be the smoothest boy in town. And now it's again like spaghetti overcooked. It bends. But see now, this part here got worse. The bending. So I actually would like to have a little less influence of these bones here. Somewhere like this. Like it was in the automatic version was good enough, but I was just showing you that if you want, you can do that. I did it on a lot of other characters, but I'm not going to do it on this one. I appreciate you as you are. Nice leg. Now I'm going to maybe either lower this and lower this so that it's perfectly straight, and then see, now it came to the front. Let me check. Yeah, this should be in front and this should be up. so that it's in the front, so that if I do this, it looks perfect. It looks like this part of the leg is overlapping, which is exactly what I wanted. How goes the programming madness? Asks Mini to Bad Logic. Fancy. He's like in a yoga pose at the moment. With those tiny hands. Oh, I forgot to parent the sleeve to the correct parent. Parent here. Parent, yes. Parent here. Fantastic, now it's turning with it. Oh, this sleeve is also turning nicely. It looks good. I'm very happy. I'm saving again. Tumbleweed. He probably went back into programming land. They're having problems with Chinese characters last time I heard. In Windows, because it's evil. Now, problems. They are solving a user request. Now, what was I doing? I was about to make a copy of this leg and place it on the other side. Flip it. But actually, this would be less convenient to me. It's best for me to just leave it without a leg for now, because we'll want to first rig all the other legs and then add this one. That's the truth. Or no, we want it. Maybe we don't need them all, because we have the left legs also to add. Conflicting. Fantastic. So we might want to actually also rig the leg, but I want to give this leg more time, the time it deserves. It goes pretty madly. Answered Bad Logic. So I guess I will finish this stream here, while I have not yet, like, we got the main character in here, and we're going to fist the hard parts of rigging this kind of skeleton the next time in Spine from the beginning. So whoever watches the VOD knows that in here we did a nice setup, basic setup, but that we're going to do the more complicated things in the next episode, if we can say so. Lol. Yeah. So let's know Zilka that he probably lost, because there's no way this can be beaten by something else. It will be a very difficult thing. Yeah, see you next time. And thanks for staying with me on stream today as well. Have a nice holiday season. Take care.